Hi, we're the Kanpai Guys. We kanpai, so you don't have to.
Unless you want to.
Alex, what are we trying out today?
Today we have a craft gin called Ka No Shizuku that is from Nagano Prefecture.
So Nagano Prefecture, isn't that the skiing prefecture?
Yeah, it's famous for skiing and different snow sports. Didn't they have like a Winter Olympics there before?
I think they did. It's
Right.
probably the most famous snowboarding spot in Japan.
So anyway, today we have a craft gin from Nagano Prefecture. Yeah, recently I feel like gin has really blown up in Japan.
It has, yeah. Like when I first moved here, there was only just a few gins in the supermarket, and probably like half of them were UK gins,
Right.
English gins. So,
Yeah.
but recently I see these really like stylish glass bottles. We have a Dogo gin, we
I
have
know,
the Sui,
I know.
which we reviewed recently.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's definitely the gin section is expanding.
it's kind of crazy. Like just at our local supermarket, they have probably like 5 different craft gins.
Yeah.
Some are on the cheaper side, some are much more expensive. This bottle here was actually about 900 yen. So that's
Okay.
about $9 US.
It's a small bottle though, right? It's like a
Right.
300 milliliter bottle, so it's
Yes.
less than half the size of a regular size bottle.
Right.
Yeah. So is there anything particularly unusual or special about this one?
Yeah, so I picked this up on a whim the other day.
Why did it stand out to you though? The bottle design, or like just the size convenience, like being a bit cheaper, smaller bottle, or
I guess the label design caught my eye, and the price point, of course, pretty reasonable. And I've never picked up a bottle of craft gin before, so I was kind of curious. Anyway, a little bit of information. So it's made by a company called Yomeishu. It's Ka No Shizuku. So that translates to like fragrance drops in English.
fragrant drops.
Yeah,
drops of aroma. Something
Yeah.
Like that. Mm.
So that makes me think of like some kind of like infused flavor. Actually, it makes me think it's going to be very similar to this Suntory Sui, which had a lot of different flavors going on. A little bit more about this craft gin. It recently won a silver award in the IWSC, which is a competition based in Britain that kind of ranks different alcoholic beverages from around the world. So it did pretty good. I think that was last year in 2020. It has lemon peel, juniper berries, coriander, liquorice, ginger,
Liquorice.
cinnamon, pepper.
Lots of different spices going on. Not the same ones as Sui though. Different spices, I noticed.
Yeah,
Sui has like ginger and green tea, right?
right. And the water used in this gin is sourced from the base of the Japanese Alps. So
Okay.
obviously they're from Nagano Prefecture, so
I feel like there are lots of parts in Japan that have like very famous water though. Pure
Right.
fresh water.
yeah.
We actually have like quite good water in Ehime. That's why we make a lot of good sake or nihonshu.
hmm And as far as like an image for this gin, according to their website, it is characterized by a refreshing aroma like a fresh green forest and a pleasant aftertaste with a hint of sweetness that lingers. They claim this product is a good introduction to craft gin. Today we're going to try this craft gin 2 ways. We're going to try straight and with soda water. Very similar to how we did the Sui Gin.
This one we actually put in the fridge to just chill it down because like it's kind of suggested it's better cold.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's a room temperature like whiskey or something.
Yep.
So we're going to try it, chilled and on the rocks.
All right, so we poured ourselves a nice little glass of this Ka No Shimizu craft gin. I'm not so familiar with drinking gin straight,
Me neither.
so this is kind of a new thing for me. First of all, the nose.
For me, it's a little like lemony, citrusy.
For sure.
A little minty.
On the nose, it's 100% fruity.
I actually get cardamom, but you don't. Do you know how cardamom smells?
No.
So I cook curry sometimes, Indian curry, from scratch. Like I use all the spices, and cardamom is a very strong spice. It's like a little green, like bean kind of spice thing.
Okay.
And it has a very intense smell.
Is it like a very like planty taste?
A little planty.
Okay.
Yeah. Planty, herby spice. It's a very unique smell.
Strangely, like I said, I get like a very like fruity, citrusy smell, like a lemon peel or orange peel. I also smell like almost like a broccoli scent.
Really?
Yeah. I'm getting like totally green and fresh and
I get that too.
like citrusy fruity.
The green fresh thing is the coriander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if my bathroom smelled of this, I wouldn't complain, to be honest with you. Would you?
I would say this is a step up above a bathroom scent. This could be like a living room scent.
How about?
Ooh. There is a lot going on there.
It's very intense.
Yeah. It's like
It's a bit like perfumey to you?
perfumey but still very foresty.
Foresty. Mm.
Do you know what pine sol is?
Pine sol.
Pine. And SOL.
Pine as in pine tree?
Yeah. It's a cleaning product in America. It's used to, clean services
I
or
was thinking kind of cleaning product.
it's like a home cleaner. It's a very well known. It's been around forever. And, it's known for that signature like foresty pine scent.
Mm.
This is very close to that.
I think I prefer the smell than the taste.
I do too. Yeah. On the nose, it has that citrusy, fruity smell. But
I don't get any real citrus taste.
yeah,
On the taste.
on the tongue, there's nothing like that. It's all
Foresty.
it's all foresty. It's very interesting. Again, very complex. I don't see this as like an everyday drink.
No.
At least straight. Maybe an every once in a while kind of thing if you're into it.
It's quite unlike any gin I've had, actually. Like, I don't even know if I would associate this with gin. If I drank it without knowing it's gin.
I think one of the fundamentals is juniper spice.
Juniper.
Yeah.
It has to have that, I think. Or
Yeah.
It has to have botanical spices.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste anything like what a traditional gin tastes like.
Okay.
Do you want to hear what some other people thought of the scent?
So these comments are from Amazon reviews. Right?
Amazon reviews.
Okay.
Japanese reviewers.
Okay, so these have been translated from Japanese to English through AI.
Probably not as bad as like Google Translate. So one person said, enchanted by the wonderful scent, whether it's rock, on the rocks, or split with soda. Soda has no scent or taste. So I guess they're saying it doesn't interfere with the taste if you mix it with something. And just on the scent alone, another reviewer said they wouldn't want to add anything that interferes with this scent. So I'm guessing they're just drinking it neat, right?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. If it's anything like sui, maybe it's best to drink.
Or maybe that Japanese just means they just love the scent. They can't get enough of the scent.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm expecting this to taste much better, actually, with soda water.
Me too. I certainly cannot drink more than this straight, to be honest with you. Could you?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's tough.
It's hard to finish this.
Yeah, there's so much going on. It almost tastes like a dessert drink. All right, shall we move on to the gin and soda?
I think we should. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we got our gin and soda here. Not much to it.
The scent has still remained. It's still there, quite strong.
I thought so.
Yeah.
For me, it seems a little more subdued. It's there, but it's dialed back, I would say. I will say, though, that the Suntory Sui Gin smells much better on soda.
You think so?
Yeah, it's much stronger than this. But in a good way, like it smells great.
Very appetizing.
Yeah.
Like you want to drink it straight away.
Yeah.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. Interesting.
I still get a lot of the same tastes that I got when it was neat.
Me too.
Just toned down.
Me too. Me
That's
too.
all it is.
Exactly.
That's the only difference.
It's the same like foresty taste, but it doesn't taste like chemicals anymore. It tastes much more subtle and thoughtful, I would say.
Definitely better on soda.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, for sure.
I find it a bit more like one-dimensional than sweet. I find that one has more like kind of ups and downs,
I agree.
whereas this is a bit flatter
Yep.
tasting.
Yeah, like this is like real foresty. Like it tastes like it was made by like a druid or a witch or something. You know, like from the Blair Witch House or something.
Yeah, it's kind of Blair Witchy. Yeah.
It's the Blair Witch gin.
My tent broke. Just gonna have to sleep on the ground.
Yeah, you get lost in the forest. You find a river. You gotta drink some water. It tastes like this. You know, you're probably not going home.
Tastes like the water in like Mononoke Hime might taste.
Ah, okay.
Like that big monster coming out of it.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a couple of other reviews?
Yeah.
One, I'm not sure if they meant hummus, but you know, we'll see. So this makes sense. So they said the more you taste it, the more you associate it with a deep forest, like a carnivorous tree.
That's true.
That's what we just said, I think, right there. Yeah.
Yep.
That dude has seen Blair Witch, I think. I remember the scent of hummus and the voice of birds.
Someone said that.
Someone said that. Hummus. Do you think that's just a mistranslation, or do they
I think so.
think there's some kind of nutty smell going on or something?
Dude, hummus is so minor in Japan. Like, if there
This
were...
is a craft gin fan, so
Yeah,
I can
that's
imagine
true,
a
that's
craft
true.
gin fan liking hummus or something like that.
That's true.
Right.
But I can agree with, like, the bird thing he said.
Yeah.
The birds flying over.
Yep.
The sun setting.
Carnivorous tree.
Yeah, hearing voices in the trees. You see the cabin.
I'm not hearing voices.
You enter the cabin. You turn on your video camera.
You stand in the corner and you die.
Yeah. Okay, Kanpai.
One other person said an interesting thing.
Okay.
So they said that this gin renews the image of gin so far. So it's like a revolutionary taste. And they became a fan at once. I can't understand renewing the image of gin because it's not like another gin I've had.
I think it's kind of
I feel like Sui is more that gin.
it's part of a larger movement right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worldwide or just in Japan, but again, there's like a craft gin thing happening here. And even the big companies, again, like Suntory, they released a very popular gin called the Roku a few years back. And then this one came out last year.
Do you think it renews the image of gin?
This one specifically?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah,
No.
me neither.
If you purchased this once to try it out, would you buy it a second time?
That is a difficult question. Yeah, I'd probably go with something else when it comes to gin.
Me too.
Unless I was in like a really specific mood
Right.
to taste the forest
Yeah.
in water and get a little drunk. Yeah. It has a very specific taste to it.
Yeah, like maybe it's
You can't just enjoy it every day like this.
yeah, it's late October, you want to watch some scary movies.
Yeah.
You think, oh, Blair Witch.
It doesn't matter what kind of day you're having to enjoy that one, right? You can enjoy it anytime.
No.
No, anytime.
I would pick this one, Sui, over this craft gin any day.
Me too.
For me as well, this is a one and done. It has a unique taste, but there's just not enough going on.
Are we going to give 2 ratings or just 1 overall rating?
Let's give it 2.
Okay.
Some people might enjoy their gin different ways. Neat. Probably a 5, maybe 4 or 5.
I go 4, I think.
Okay.
I find it just too hard to enjoy it.
Okay. I don't find it that harsh.
I find it more interesting than enjoyable, if you know what I mean.
I'll give it a 5. I think I enjoyed it a little bit more than David. So. On soda, I'd give it...
You prefer it in soda?
Yeah,
So
I'd give it a
like
6.
1 extra Kanpai, right?
Give it a 6 on soda.
I agree, 1 extra Kanpai, so 5.
6. Yeah, 6 on soda. Thank you very much for tuning in for today's craft gin episode. We will definitely have more to come. We have another bottle over there to do. So if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like. If you have something you want to see reviewed on the show, please leave a comment. We will do our best to get to it. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe.
See you next time, guys.
See ya. Peace.